The impacts of crisis are never gender neutral, and COVID-19 is no exception. Clean Initiative aims to improve the livelihoods of local communities and empower women and children who are disproportionately affected by the pandemic and living in disaster-prone areas through sustainable production and education. From our initial prototyping, we have identified several challenges and opportunities. And through mentoring and feedback sessions with beneficiaries, we decided to make several adjustments and improvements, like turning our hydroponic farming from soil-based to water-based to make it more resource, cost, and time efficient. We strive to find the most effective, simplest method, yet affordable, so that the local communities can replicate this project. Besides, we also collaborate with local authorities to help monitor and expand the project, as well as renovating and reactivating community learning center to educate local youth on the importance of sustainable living. For the third phase, we have successfully trained 50 households, and next, we'll triple the number to 150 households and expand it to the sub-district levels by this September. Our training has helped build local communities' capacity in producing fresh food materials from their own houses. And by doing that, it helps them to save money, cut the expenses on food and transport costs up to 15 to 20% per month. Next, the program will be able to help local communities save up to 30% of their food expenses per household per month. While our vertical hydroponics can produce vegetables for up to 5 kg within 1 to 3 weeks, this project also helped to reduce plastic waste by transforming it as useful growing medium. The savings from the program can be reinvested to buy another fish and vegetable seeds, making this program highly scalable and sustainable. For the cost, our integrated aquaponics prototype only costs about $8 per household and a growing period of approximately 2.5 months. As youth ourselves, we realize that it is hugely essential to invest in children and youth. Our pilot hydroponics is built in the yard of Community Learning Center and near school as well as orphanage, enabling us to interact with local youth and spark their interest in this project. After renovating the Community Learning Center, currently we are holding weekly classes related to climate, disaster, clean and healthy lifestyles and behavior. As of now, there are dozens of children and youth aged 10 to 17 participating. To track their progress, we are conducting weekly quizzes and will allocate some funds to make mini tournaments to test their knowledge and mini contests to encourage them to design their own climate campaign. We are fortunate that our key stakeholders from PMI, local communities to local authorities have shown their full support and commitment to contribute to help sustain and scale up this project. We will continuously monitor our program through social messenger like WhatsApp groups and conducting weekly monitoring with all of them. For the next phase, we'll allocate 15% of the funding to cover people costs, including volunteers' consumptions, small incentive or benefit for participating local communities, 35% to scale up the integrated aquaponics training, 20% for the hydroponics, 20% for the Community Learning Center and Education Program, and another 10% for the R&D to do research and development to find an even more effective and efficient method of integrated aquaponics and hydroponics. Disaster and climate change are two of the top priorities agenda for Palang Merah, Indonesia. Being located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, we are extremely vulnerable to disasters, and climate change certainly posed another threat and significantly exacerbated the impacts of disasters. Our initiative not only addressing the global challenges identified by the UN, IFRC, or simply aligned with our national society's priority agenda, but also addressing the core problems within the local communities, from increasing livelihood, enhancing climate awareness, to promoting gender equality and empowerment. We do realize that we'll face challenges in the future, but we have anticipated those challenges and will definitely adjust, change, and improve our method and approaches to find the best solution. And with the additional funding and further mentoring opportunities, we are confident together we can turn those challenges into opportunities, narrowing the gender disparity and green the world bit by bit.